Well, so much for our legion, huh? This is probably the worst place where you could possibly bring along an army. Seems like, whoa! Whoa! Okay! I don't know! It keeps attacking you! It seems like Shar doesn't really like us to get too close, huh? Without any issue, I should be capable of,
I need to be more careful. There must be a way around the ring.
Okay, you know what? Guys, calm down. You're triggering the barrier, which in turn triggers the inner circle as well. Wait here. I'm pretty sure I got rid of all the vents. Now everything is covered in void. It's kind of unfair that you can just... What? What? How many times can I do that? And so it continues. So, alright. I cleaned up pretty much everything around here, made myself as light as possible, got the animal potions just as planned, leveled up Minfara, gave her all of the equipment pieces that she might need. Not so entirely sure. Seems like she's a paladin who relies on smite, which is a mix of magical spells and physical attacks. Considering the fact that she has a lot of strength and charisma, I guess that also kind of leads into that direction. Which means she probably has the best chances of using making use of the battle match gloves, simply because a couple of their spells are directly linking her weapons with magical powers. I'm pretty sure that is the requirement that she needs in order to trigger the effect. Then I gave her some protection, a cloak that allows her to absorb parts of the element. Seeing how Hudson can't really join us right now, I kind of decided to just remove escape and give it to her, since she might need extra protection. I also gave her the necklace from Lae'zel that keeps her alive if she were to get downed once per battle, which may or may not be handy, I'm not so entirely sure, but we will see. Seeing how she's a close range attacker, she's usually always in the middle of everything, so that's probably going to keep her safe. Then I made sure to protect her from charm, increase her movement twice, and that is pretty much it. I also decided to give her the gloves for the Raven in case we need additional allies for the sake of blinding the enemies. Now sure, I said I would banish those gloves into the deepest boxes of my bags, but let's be serious, the Raven isn't at fault here. He who was the weird one. The Raven was alright, right? The Raven is quite alright. He who was is the bad guy. So we shouldn't really punish the gloves. And that's why she has it now. Just in case we need another ally. It's a very frail ally, but an ally nonetheless. But I'm probably not going to summon them right away, simply because, you know the drill by now, right? The last time, it was funny to have all of those guys around, but let's be serious. During the exploration, and with all of those traps, it's relatively easy for them to accidentally trigger the traps and cause some sort of chain reaction. I wouldn't want that. Alright? I wouldn't want that. Now then, I think with that, I'm ready to go. Let's click the bed and finally head to bed. But then again, wait a second, before I do that. Pretty sure Gale wanted to have a conversation.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale.
Yeah, do I need to do click the rest option here, or can I just go for the campfire? Kinda seems like I need to do it here. Yeah, very well then. I'm ready to go. Show me the way.
Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
Now I'm going to eat my supplies, and we are ready to go. Now. Wait, what is it doing? Where do we even find all of that green grass? We're in the middle of a Sharan temple here. Whoop.
I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies.
Gale? Well, it's breathtaking, Gale. Is the star sky you're doing? You seem especially philosophical this evening. Are you alright? Yeah. Why exactly did you summon me here? I thought it was because of your condition.
I wanted to see you. While I still could.
Oh.
This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. And with company to match.
Is he dying?
I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure.
He is dying! We're getting closer to the absolute! Now he's getting worried! Gale, come on! I told you, we will find another way! Is this truly what you want? To die for the promise of Mistral? It's a heavy burden, yes. But one you're able for. Think of the good of your No! You speak as if this affects you alone. How many will die if you unleash what's inside of you? Are you not afraid of this? I mean, it is looming dead, right?
Afraid? No. I am terrified. But fear, or courage, or reason cannot change the charge I've been given. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms.
Like I said, it doesn't have to end that way, right? There has to be a different way. Nothing is inevitable. Not when we face it together. Yeah, you don't have to die, Gale.
One moment with you could sate me for a lifetime and prize the fear from my heart. I'm so very glad you came to share this with me. I know this is all unreal, but I created it for you. You must know that you're very special to me. If things were different, if we were home, I'd have taken time to do things properly, to say it all better. But time is short. I'm in love with you.
What? Wait, whoa, whoa, wait! I'm sorry, Gale, but I'm pretty sure I'm already in a relationship with Shen. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
I see. Well, perhaps this is for the best. Should my time be short, you will not be wounded too deeply by my absence. Thank you for spending this time with me. I think I want to be alone now.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Gale. But I couldn't do that. I can't do that to her. I don't know if this game would allow multiple relationships at once, but let me tell you, That never ends well. It never ends well. I'm so sorry, Gale.
I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company.
Well, at the very least, it doesn't seem so sad. Go on.
I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place, but you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend.
Aww. Anytime, Gale.
Careful. I may just take you up on that.
So, alright. This night song sounds useful. Could it save you from the... Right, could that help you with the orb's detonation? Detonation, I mean?
Alas, no. The charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light the orb's fuse. Making myself invulnerable, immortal, or in any other fashion unkillable would render it useless. And gods only know what it might do to the orb itself. Still, I see no harm in learning what we can about this night song. And if we manage to find it, the harm will be all Ketheric's. So, well worth indulging our curiosity.
That's true, but I still want to fix your orb problem there, Gale. Don't want you to die! Really don't want any of my allies to die! And by the way, now I think about it, maybe the others have something to say about this as well.
I want to be clear.
Yeah?
Letting Minthara tag along with us was your idea, so if you wake up with a dagger to your throat, that's on you.
Okay, where's this coming from? When I dig at my throat, then thanks, Larian. I know what I'm doing. Jealous that you're not no longer the least trustworthy person in our camp? What? I would trust him with my life. Do you not see how many lives he has saved by just killing all his foes? I know exactly what I'm doing, alright?
I hope so. Otherwise, we may all be killed in our beds.
Oh, don't worry, she wouldn't do that. I mean, she's a drow like I, and I haven't tried to do that with you either, right? By the way, do you have other options?
Hello, my dear.
Now he's so sweet. Wait, did he start to like us
What
a little?
now?
Oh, it's fair! Oh, he doesn't hate us anymore! Oh, it got so much better! Oh! And by the way, Astarion, equip this. Cast that. Yeah, we go. Lovely! Now re-equip this one, and I think with that, he's already ready to go for the day. Perfect!
Can't give up
And by
now.
the way, I've noticed that you need to summon the weapon with the person, otherwise it would create some kind of proficiency issue for the character for the whole day. It seems like you can technically hand it over to another, but it would come with a debuff. So if you want to have that sword on somebody else, make sure that they are the one who cast it. Alright? Alright. And where was I?
Is that blood?
Karlach.
No, never mind.
Yeah. Karlach next.
Hey, soldier.
Hey there. So, about, why are we even talking about that? Nobody has ate any of those tadpoles, right?
Hey, soldier. About that tadpole.
Uh-huh.
Glad to see you haven't gone down the tadpole slorping route yet. We still don't know if that visitor has our best interests in mind.
Mm-hmm. That's true. These tadpoles could give us power, you know? I have to be honest. I'm giving it a serious I guess it does give us quite some power, but no! No! Did you see the color of her brain? No way! No way! Where's the no option? I thought you might want to do it yourself. Oh, there is no option. I guess I should be honest then. I guess if things went really, really bad in the near future, I might have to seriously consider it. But so far, I don't really want to do it.
It's a free party. But I won't lie, that's, concerning.
I know. But I couldn't say that I don't want to. You didn't give me that option, Carla. Also, it seems like these tadpoles could give us power, you know?
Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
It's true. It's true. What am I currently doing here? We might be facing a cult more powerful than we know. We need all the help that we can get. You deserve power like this. You earned it. Think it through, Carla. There's not... Am I currently persuading her to use the tadpoles as well? Why would I do that? No. No, you don't have to use anything that you don't want to. Especially worm parasite thingies, alright? No, you don't have to.
Good. And you know, keep an eye on yourself. If you start feeling loopy, shout. We don't know what these tadpoles are capable of.
I know. Don't worry. I won't fall for that. I made a promise with Shahira was her name, right?
Soldier.
Do you have anything else to say though? Or is it just because of the tadpoles?
We get along quite well, I think.
I mean, technically speaking...
What can I do for you, my friend?
Technically speaking, we now have somebody around who has tadpole powers.
Lies before me.
I guess we can test it out a little. She didn't really have a choice. She came with those powers, so I guess this is a different outcome to the usual case where we would have used the tadpole, huh? Anyways, Shadowheart, how are you doing?
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us. And now we've welcomed her along.
Exactly.
We're nothing if not magnanimous.
True. So, let's see. It seems Cadric Form did all that he could, or rather all that he did for his daughter, Isabel. Seems kinda almost understandable.
That almost is doing a great deal of heavy lifting. That man changes allegiances more frequently than a courtesan changes their bed sheets. At least he's proof you can turn from Shar and live to tell the tale. Though some may not call that living.
True. You and I, we share a special bond. What did this happen to us? These illicit powers that we're developing. What do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from. And what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Exactly. Seems like everyone who doesn't really want to use the tadpoles has an option for me to persuade them. But, yeah, you're right. If you don't feel like it's worth it, you don't really have to.
It's been known to happen.
I know. You're right most of the times, right? Now let's see. Anything new that has happened to us?
Fine. What's on your mind?
Let's see. How am I holding up right now?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company too, no less.
Oh, she's such a sweetheart. She's such a sweetheart. Alright, and our bond?
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
It's been a while since we checked on that. Is there anything new? It feels like you're being distracted as of late. I don't want us to drift apart. Ooh. Okay, before that, how are you currently faring?
Well, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been dwelling on becoming a Dark Justiciar. Perhaps seeing the power of Shar unleashed on that land is keeping the thought in my mind. But don't worry. I still have plenty of room for you in both mind and heart.
She's so sweet. Why is she so sweet? Oh.
So
I know this
that's
whole
what people
relationship
mean
happened
when
by
they talk about
accident,
butterflies
but I
in
don't
their
regret
stomach.
it at all. She's such a sweet
Did
girl.
you want something?
Okay. Wait, we share something special. There was another option that I
Very
could have talked
serious of
to.
you. But go ahead.
It feels kind of like you're distracted as of late. I don't really want us to drift apart. Yeah. Is something going on?
I won't pretend that I don't know what you mean. Ever since we entered the Shadow Curse, I felt like something's calling to me. Some purpose that I need to find. Give me some time. If I can figure out whatever it is that I need to do, well, then there should be more time for us.
Ah, I see. But don't worry, my character's very patient. Just as patient as everyone else around here. Because let's be serious, every time when I take a break or a little cut, I'm pretty much looting the entire room. And, well, that looting is probably slowing down our progress quite dramatically. Right?
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorm, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. My father is somewhere in this tower. I won't leave him in Thorm's hands. And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination.
Ah, don't worry. I'm gonna make sure to save them both. So, any idea where we will find Duke Ravengard now that we've reached Moonrise Tower? Yeah, do you have any idea where he is? I already checked the prison. He's probably at the top, but maybe you have a different idea.
Not in a mere prison cell, certainly. My guess, Thorm will have confined him in the bowels of the tower.
Bowels?
The deeper we dig, the closer we get.
Okay. And what do you think about the illicit potential?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
That is true. That is quite true. Alright then, let's just move on to a different matter.
All right. What else is on your mind?
I have no idea. Seems like that was all. Okay, next up Minthara, and then I think we need to talk to...
You wish to consult
more?
me?
Maybe? I need to recount the numbers of allies that I have. So, do you remember anything of what you did under the Absolute's name?
I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded.
I see. You should take responsibilities for your action. To lose your free will and to be forced to kill must be horrible. Yeah, it must have been horrible.
I would rather die than endure it again. The tadpole, the Absolute. They work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice. The best choice. Even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The Absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable.
So it shrouds your mind and make you believe the cause as the absolute truth. Okay, and is Keterik truly invulnerable?
I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, he was everything a general should be. A charismatic leader with a brilliant strategic mind. And when the fighting began, he led his troops from the front and cut through the enemy like a scythe through stalks. Blows and arrows rained down on him, and before long, his face was a mask of blood. But he did not fall. He did not even falter. When we won the day, Ketheric's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked.
That is his invulnerability at play. So he is a good leader, but because of his technically unlimited amount of HP and life, he fights rather recklessly. So, what do you say are our chances?
Every chance. Once he is stripped of his power, there is a connection to this night song of Balthazar's. Whatever or whoever it might be. We must find it and destroy it.
Of course, makes sense. Now please explain to me what a paladin is. What nature of your oath do you have?
I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute.
Oh, I see. Well, that seems kind of hypocritical here, considering you intend to have the power of the Absolute for yourself. It's a noble purpose. Your crusade against the Absolute is nothing more than a convenient excuse for bloodshed. Is it just an excuse? I mean, she's fit. If she destroys the Absolute, it kind of works in the favor for everyone else. I guess it would be considered a noble purpose then, especially in the eyes of everyone who already had to suffer because of the Absolute, right?
It is not noble, it is necessary. If we do not destroy the cultists, they will destroy everything. We are all that stands between this world and annihilation.
I see. Well, I'm also curious to hear your thoughts about our companions.
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind?
Let me see. What do you think of Shadowheart?
She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous.
Ooh. Well, faith is not poison. It's an antidote to life's woes. Do you have anything against Shar?
The Night Singer has some admirable qualities. Far more than her insipid sister. But her followers are repressed. Take the child Shadowheart. She does not even know who she is, but still manages to pity herself.
See.
The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, in most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all.
I see. Alright then, and what exactly do you think of Astarion?
He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave.
Addiction to blood. Are you worried that he will drink your blood? Astarion is no slave, he's free of Cazador. Well, he will be a slave to his blood first, for as long as he lives. True, there's no way to cure that.
And while you live, you'll be enslaved to your appetites and hungers. We all feed on something, and if we are deprived of it, we will fight for it.
True.
But Astarion is not only bound to his needs and desires, he is still bound to something more powerful. His master, he will only be free when Cazador is dead. And that is as it should be. When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well.
Sustained him as well. I have to say, Minthara has a lot of very crucial information about our characters so far. The weak points of Shar's logic, the issues with Astarion. What about Lae'zel, huh?
I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were raiders. They croaked out pleas for mercy in their alien tongue as they died. Meeting Lae'zel makes me wish I knew more of their culture.
I see. Well, I think their culture has more in common with ours, right? Cutting through the weak.
Whatever culture you and I once shared, it no longer has a hold on me, Loathsworn. You still listen to the whispers of the Spider Queen's web. I only obey my own heart's desires. Most Gith do not seem to know their own hearts, nor do they need to. They have strict hierarchies and commitment to a single cause. Some, like Lae'zel, question that cause. But even so, she retains the discipline of her training.
I'm just going to say it here, Minthara. Pretty sure I helped out with her little dissonance there, because she was still desperately trying to understand if whether or not she just did something wrong in Flaggett's eyes, and the fault may lie on her instead of her, the goddess. But I can see your point. I can see your point. Now, what about Gale?
The wizard? No.
Huh? Wait. Don't you like wizards?
Their mastery of the weave is commendable, but they are poor conversationalists. In my experience, they do not usually live long enough to make the effort of befriending them worthwhile. Either the enemy recognizes they are a threat and kills them swiftly, or their curiosity leads them to combust while experimenting with the limits of magic. Our wizard is already in a state of suspended combustion, thanks to that orb between his ribs. I suspect it is only a matter of time before he goes up in smoke. I will reserve my social graces for those who might live long enough to appreciate them.
Oh, but Minthara, we're currently really trying our hardest to keep him alive. And technically speaking, we had a nice conversation during the last night, before things got a little bit awkward. And what about Will?
He is exceedingly self-righteous. Amusing, considering he bound himself to a devil.
I see. Sometimes you need to get your hands dirty to do the right thing, right? You hardly want to judge anyone else's behavior. Having him on the camp binds the devil to us as well. I don't like that. Well, I guess Will is a good man. Even with that devil, right?
I will take your word for it.
Mm-hmm.
I only care that he is a good soldier, and he has not disappointed me on that front. I would rather be allied with a warlock than the spoiled son of a noble who has more experience with diplomats than devils.
You do know that I'm a warlock, right? I am a warlock! Okay, things are getting awkward. And what about Carla?
I have never known anyone so ferocious and unassailable in battle, and yet so fragile and impermanent in their very being. I often think of mortality as a curse. In time, all that I am and all that I have known and learned will be lost. In time, our cities will be dust. Karlach does not seem to have such anxieties. Perhaps because she cannot afford to. She exists in the moment, and she will burn out and be gone in a moment. There is something very beautiful about that.
That's true, but also very sad. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have a lot of conversation with Minthara in the future. Let's be serious. She had some really, really good points there. I think we still have
Always at your side.
But that should be the last of them then. I don't think Arabella's gonna say anything.
Oakfather preserve you.
Never mind, Lae'zel is right behind them. Now, you've spent all these years fighting the Shadow Curse. What happens once you lift it? Okay, I already went through this option. We also went through this. And how am I currently holding up to your estimate?
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seemed my faith was more than well-founded.
Oh, well, that's good to know. You spent all these years fighting the Shadow Curse. Seems like I can't really interact with the previous conversation, so I guess I'm just gonna leave it at that. Hey, Lae'zel, what are you doing behind Townsend?
The drow is unpredictable, uncompromising. I respect her almost as much as I distrust her.
Ah. So those are all good qualities. Also, right, I found another disc. Here you go, Lae'zel.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet.
So, go on, read it.
The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Jastil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more.
Should I ask about Orpheus? Can I ask both things? I hope I can ask both things. But could Orpheus really be alive after all this time? Do you think that's possible?
It is not just improbable, it is impossible. Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became. My Vash taught that the silver bells of Vlaakith's court still ring out before every hunt in celebration of the prince's defeat. As a child, I longed to hear them for myself and sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Kithraki.
But I don't understand. He's supposed to be the son of Git. And Git is a really important role to your society. So why are you all cheering for the death of her son? I'm pretty sure she wouldn't agree to this. And also, who is that dragon Ephelaman?
Tiamat's emissary. It was he who carried word that Mother Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith I would preside as Queen of the Githyanki. Ephelaman remains the Queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves.
Consort. Dragons. So does that mean the queen took a dragon as a husband? Guess that would be possible, and that would explain why they have access to so many dragon riders. I'm not gonna dwell on that. Do you have anything else? Let me see. Right. Have you ever thought about making use of those tadpoles?
Mark my words. This power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. The mere suggestion is an insult.
I see. Well then, I guess I have nothing else to say about that.
Gladly.
I'm not gonna force anybody who doesn't want to have it. Let's be serious. It's not my
Swift as
style.
my feet can carry me.
Now, I would say with this, we are ready to go. I'm gonna save one more time. And now, we're going to leave. Wait, where's Marcus? Oh, Marcus might have died. I guess I need to create a new Marcus once we get outside again. Oh well, kind of happens. Okay, now, Shadowheart can talk to the reds. Let's talk.
Unworthy of dark cloak. Unworthy of dark fur. Unworthy.
Huh?
Strange little beast. I would have made short work of it once.
Choice of words. Insight. Let's try insight for now.
The rat isn't merely territorial, it's proud. This place means a great deal to it.
It is weird. Okay, why exactly is this place so important to you?
We've always been here. It's ours. We watch over it. You do not belong.
Are you really being waylaid by a snack? Let's just look around. Vermin be damned.
Leave. Away. My nest. My dark.
Can I talk again?
This is the path of heroes. Your feet sully it.
Study the rat's behavior. Let's see if that works. That also works. I don't quite understand what's wrong with those rats.
The rat holds its ground. It almost seems defiant.
Why? You're a rat. Is it really wise to stand up to me? Yeah, is it really wise? I could just crush you with one of my fates.
We are small but many. Leave, or see what happens.
You know what?
Never a dull moment.
He's asking for it. Pretty sure once I go over this line, they're probably going to turn aggressive because they're very territorial right now. So, bye. Oh, did they run off?
You kill many, but many remain. Stop! Spare our lives or face my teeth and claws. Every little death fills my head with more thoughts. It's too much, too painful. Kill one more of us and you will pay.
Well, I don't really usually bargain with rats. If I let you live, what is it in it for me?
There are treasures. Useless to us now, but once they had value, meaning. We hid them away, untouched for a lifetime. Keep your word, and we will reveal them to you.
Alright, sure. I mean, I don't really want to hurt any animals around here. But you better behave, and don't get in my way again, alright?
And you better be true to your word. I am small, but we are many. Now fetch your prize, and leave.
So which is the prize?
Seems simple enough.
What's the prize?
A place of offering to the Dark Lady. May she embrace the entire world.
Huh? Do I need to pray? Guess I have to pray. Alright. Well, I'm actually really good at that. Thanks to LOL, huh?
A pleasurable shiver runs down your spine. You feel as if you've unburdened a troubling thought and forgotten it forever.
What? Affected entities resistance to necrotic damage until the... Oh! Thank you!
Don't mind if I do.
Thank you very much! Oh, so kind. Now where's the treasure of those rats? And by the way, I saw that disapprove for Larian. Are we still fair? We're still fair.
What to do?
I can't believe it that you got so angry for me agreeing with a rat. I know that you used to eat them, but come on. Yeah, I still don't know what the level is supposed to do. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let me see where we need to go.
You daughter, come closer. Now.
I don't usually respond that well to commands. Just saying. Besides, I'm pretty sure I just rushed through here before. Maybe there's supposed to be something hidden around here that I haven't really checked yet. Like the plague here. Yeah.
Brave the gauntlet of Lady Shar. Test body, mind, and spirit with her trials. Glory awaits the few who succeed.
Test? A test of Shar. And we even got a checkpoint from this. Nice. Seems like somebody was dragged. Oh, God!
A very gory idea of art.
Okay. Not gonna question that. Seems like somebody was kinda killed. Broken level.
Maybe not.
Need to find a stick that allows me to fix this. What?
You do not belong here.
Your mind upends. Somehow, in the decayed soup of this creature's brain, a tadpole lives. Another presence nurtures it, manipulates it like a puppet.
No, you do not belong. This is the Dark Lady's house. She is no use for old, faithless bones.
You plunder. You meddle.
Huh?
You upset my plans. Leave.
A tadpole. Zarel sent me. I'm here to help a certain Balthasar. 3 corpses sharing one personality. Who or what am I speaking to? Yeah, I should probably mention Balthasar. I already ran into a previous skull who could talk. Maybe this is related to him.
I see she sent the husk of Minthara to accompany you. Zrel lacks imagination. Zrel lacks faith. Zrel lacks in many ways, but I do not. Leave before...
Before?
Stupid worm-infested cockhead! You have awoken the shadows! My forces are split. The defenses are thin. Rally on me. A wall of bone and blade against the darkness. Now!
Huh? Okay! What is really going on? Tremor. Dark invaders. Tremor. Travel to material planes. What? I think my spirit there wants to attack, but I'm kind of hindering it. Justicia's Nightweaver. Okay. Just hitting it once?
Why did Lady Shar's dead attack? Am I being tested? Onward.
That's a good question to have. I'm not so entirely sure about this. Maybe it's because of the presence of the other intruders. Wouldn't be surprised if she has something against them. What's still alive? Help them out a bit! Oh, those orbs can Please take care of the orb first. Before you do anything funny. Just saying. Also, seems like you got a little bit poisoned there. Haunted by darkness. In lightly obscured places. You're always in the light fixed to your weapon. Doesn't really make sense then. Oh well, get rid of this guy. Go for the multi-attack and destroy the orb. It lives! Are you kidding me right now? Lovely to see. That guy's trying to help us out, but I'm pretty sure he's just Kinda dying on his own there. Hide over there. Keep yourself hid. What? Oh! Don't go that way! Don't go that way! Are you kidding
Blood
me
comes
right
easy
now?
these days.
You gotta be kidding me! Alright. Number 1. Number 2. Yeah, I can attack again. So it does work. It does work. I thought maybe I made a mistake, but no. No, it's all fine.
Anything of use?
Question though. What? Why is it shaking like that? It's constantly shaking. Ever since I reached this place.
Very well.
Well, I'm not
Something
gonna
good here, I
question that. I'm just not gonna question that. I'm just gonna loot. That's not good. Oh, what is... Oh, wait. Careful. Careful! Guys, careful. There might be traps after all. I'm gonna split my team. Larian, take the lead. Never mind. False alarm.
More interesting times.
I don't see any platforms around here. I don't fully trust this yet, but it doesn't
so
have...
many must have toiled to make a visage so grand. It's beautiful.
Oh, it certainly is beautiful. Even though it kind of seems like she's... Oh no, wait, she's holding up the plate. Interesting. Very interesting. Ghoul Scout. More temples, more gates, multiple floors.
Here
What is this? Percentile of reckoning.
On the altar is an inscription. Brave the gauntlet of your Lady Shar, surmount her trials, and rise a dark justiciar.
The Gauntlet of Shar. This place is legendary. Even with half my memories locked away, I still remember the stories. The Dark Lady's finest warriors arose from this place. Now I'm here.
So, do you wanna participate with this exam? Or are there those trials? What are these trials, Shadowheart? Do you know them?
In order to join Lady Shar's elite, you had to pass her trials, then make a sacrifice in her innermost sanctum. One revealed only when you've proven yourself. Very few made it that far. I've dreamed of this place. This is my destiny. I must complete the trials.
I see. But we're here to gain Catarix Form's trust and uncover the absolute secret. This distraction, we need to stay focused. What exactly does it mean to become a Dark Justiciar?
What does it mean? It means we'll have power. Power we can use to take on the Absolute and rid ourselves of these parasites, once and for all. If I become a Dark Justiciar, I'll have Lady Shar's highest blessing, and her arsenal at my disposal. This will be good for all of us. Let's explore.
Okay. I mean, if you really want to, I wouldn't really mind. What's this?
Don't have anything to put here.
Insert. Okay. I will keep this in mind. Let's see what we can find around here.